Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. I am super tired. I'm doing another live. I did one yesterday for my time. Today is Sunday. It's 1 in the morning, and I'm doing this live because some people didn't get to watch some of the things that we talked about live. So I'm staying up today. Please tell me if you can hear me. Um, I made a live in the morning, and then I recorded a full video. So this is going to be talking about some things that we've already talked about and some things that we haven't talked about. Hello, nice to see you again on here, Michael. You could probably tell I'm super tired. But I'm gonna pull through this live. I'm gonna talk about this the list. Um, but I feel a little bit bad because there's so many comments saying, "Hey, why isn't South Africa? Why isn't India on the list? Why isn't Serbia on the list?" So many countries, these people are asking why they're not on this list because these are actually friendly countries that have certain ties with Russia, that have similar values. Not completely right, but their values are in line enough to where they're in organizations with Russia, or they're just countries of true friendship with Russia. So this is the reason why a lot of these countries are not on this list. This decree is not for friendly. Okay, let's see what's happening. One, am I back? Okay, I think I froze. Tell me what the sound is like. I'm going to be streaming from the laptop sound. How is that? Can everybody hear me? Is everything okay? We're going to try to restart this. Hopefully, everything is good. So, this is a question that a lot of people ask. And finally, I'm able to tell you guys that we have a specialist in our forums. So, we've helped many people on our forums move their money from the West into Russia. If you're not on our forums yet, you have to join uh, the Russian experience, guys. What is happening? I'm having I'm having lag. Hmm. This is so unfortunate. I wonder why this is happening. Um, so I guess we're gonna have certain troubles, and we're gonna have to work through them, guys. The most important thing is that you go into this Telegram the Russian experience. There we have Kevin, and Kevin is in Crimea. He recently had a new launch. I don't know how to say his last name. Sorry, Kevin. We have Moscow photographer in there. So we have Kevin and Eddie in this group chat, and they help people do all sorts of things. We also have specialists. We have people in this group chat that can deal with immigration into Russia. We're literally gathering the best minds all over the world so that you guys have all of the information, but you have to join the Russian experience. That is the Telegram that's for the community, by the community. I relaunched uh, this project with two of my good friends. I no longer have like a Wild Siberia chat. I'm doing away with that because it's more about you guys. I don't care about promoting just one channel. Yes, so YouTube pays for the viewers that are not from Russia. Okay, so I want to get into this really quickly with you guys. We're gonna go over the list one more time, and tell me in chat if you've already seen the list on the live. Please, guys, comment in the chat if you've already seen it. This is ridiculous. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, I think I know what happened. Oh, geez. Okay, we're gonna go into the list now. Please forgive me. It's been a long day. I haven't really slept much because of this news. So we're gonna get into this list. Now we've already seen it with the rest of the group. Like some group came early, but we're gonna read the names again. We're gonna read the names again, and I'm going to show you again the map that I made, showing all of the countries that are on the list, so you get a visual of what exactly is happening. Sorry if you've already seen this again live, but I will be talking about other things. I'm going to be talking about other things on this live, so please stay with me for the next maybe 10 minutes. All right, so we're going to go into this list, and I want you to pay attention. The list here is in alphabetical order, but the interesting thing is that the first page actually has alphabetical order, and on the back end kind of ruins it. So we have Australia, Austria, Albania, Andorra, the Bahamas, Belgium, Bulgaria, Great Britain and all of its overseas territories, Germany, Greece, Denmark, Ireland, Iceland, Spain, Italy, Canada, Cyprus, Latvia, Lithuania, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, Malta, and Micronesia. An interesting fact is that actually Micronesia apparently did impose sanctions on Russia, which is super crazy of them to do. I don't understand why they would do that. Hallo, guten Abend. So the second list: Monaco, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, South Korea, Romania, San Marino, North Macedonia, Singapore, Slovenia, United States of America, Taiwan and Ukraine, Finland, France, Croatia, Montenegro, the Czech Republic, Switzerland, Sweden, Estonia, and Japan. Um, and here is the map of all of those countries that I just named. That is what the map looks like. That is what Russia is bringing in. And, a lot of people are asking, hey, why why no BRICS? Why no Serbia? Why no this? Why no that? You have to remember that this decree is not meant to attract people from countries that Russia doesn't deem whose governments are neoliberal or imposing radical things on their societies. Of course, there is problems in the entire world, but I think Russia is targeting these countries because it seems that Russia is obviously at war with these countries, like there, the conflict in Ukraine, and in my opinion, governments also have wars on their civilians, on the civilian minds. So Russia is essentially going to war for the minds of the people. I guess it's seeing itself as a liberator of the oppressed. This is the way I kind of read through the lines, right? To be straightforward with you, that's exactly what I feel. I feel that there's another front for the human brains. So this decree is kind of helping the people that are coming from countries that are a lot more oppressed than others. So if your country is not on the list, it's because it's not a radical country like Canada or a radical country like Australia. These are absolute radical societies where they impose mm, different values, or they impose different laws on their citizens that maybe their people don't want them. And that's why Russia is opening its doors to those people. Okay. That's exactly why, if your country is not on there, it's most likely because your country has economic ties with Russia, or it has some sort of friendship with Russia. And if you're just joining in, we did produce a full video. Um, please do, let's take about 5 minutes to spam you guys, spam exactly where you're watching from again. I want to pop up some of your guys' location so different people in this chat can see the kind of people that are tuned in to watch this, because people are watching from all over. Let's spam where you're watching from. Please keep an eye on the chat so you can see exactly where people are watching from. So we have Werewolf from Macedonia. Absolutely cool. That is one country that I did not expect to be watching this channel. Here we have a very sad story. Like, the Canadians are. I feel bad for what's happened in Canada in the last like 10 years at least. We have France. Thank you so much. So you guys can see that the majority of the people. Whoa, American in Albania. That's interesting. So you can see actually the majority of the people are typing in from the countries that are on the list. So that's really good. I haven't seen one country that has been typed that is not on the list. So if you guys think that your country is not on the list, please write it down and then we'll pop it up. I'm really curious to know how you guys feel about it. I know a lot of people feel let down. A lot of people feel a little bit depressed about this, but we need to talk about this. This is not the only way into Russia. This is not the end. I froze so funny. Horrible, horrible connection today. South Africa. Yeah, we're gonna be getting off of this soon. I'm really sorry, guys. This is not there's not nothing I can do about this. There's nothing I can do. Um Am I back on screen? Um, the people that I feel most sorry for, the people that I feel the most bad for is South Africa. Um, the majority of the people 1 month ago who wrote for this decree were from South Africa. Um, guys, let me know if I'm back yet. I'm not getting any information from you guys. Uh, okay, so if you just joined, what, as I understand, the countries on the list are the ones where its citizens need a visa to go to Russia. Yeah. So the countries on this list, what it means is that you got to go to the consulate in your country and you can apply to get a 3-month private visa. This is a new visa that the Russian government has rolled out so that people can travel to Russia, and it lasts 3 months, and within those 3 months you have to apply for temporary residency. Okay, you have to apply uh, for temporary residency under this new law, that this new decree. It's basically an immigration decree, guys. Okay. Okay. If you stay for about 5 more minutes, we're gonna go over the list again. We're gonna go over the list again in about 5 minutes. Please stick around, because there are some things that we have to talk about, because a lot of people are confusing this new decree with other visas. No, this is absolutely brand new and fresh. This is nothing to do with tourist visa. This is nothing to do with the original private visa. This is a brand new visa that you have to specify with the consulate. You have to let them know that you're trying to go to Russia under this new decree, and you need to specify that you want this visas, and you should have your things in order, by the way, because it's going to take 3 months. It's going to last only for 3 months. And another thing is, when you're in Russia and you apply for your residency, it doesn't matter after that how long it takes. That's something that I didn't mention clearly for you guys on the last live. No matter how long it takes for your residency to get approved, once you start the process, you can overstay the 3 months. The Russian government is going to have leniency for that. So if you apply and your 3 months are over, there will be a time, of I guess like a safety net for you guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's take a look at the map again, because I think it's really interesting. I think it's really interesting. We're gonna do something. We're gonna read the countries that are not on the list that I thought should have been on the list. Oh, and by the way, Bofrast, thank you so much for becoming a member to the channel and supporting the community. So we're going to go look at this map, and a lot of people from Brazil expected to be on the list because it's a BRICS country. So let's go over the BRICS countries that they really thought they were going to be on the list, and they're not. Brazil, South Africa, in India, China. So China, not so much. There was not a lot of people commenting for me on my videos. I don't have a lot of viewers from China, but oh, gee whiz, was there a lot from South Africa. South Africa and Brazil, there was more people commenting from South Africa, and then Brazil, and then India last. These countries are in economic ties with Russia, so there's no way that Russia would actually open its gates in the same manner as it does with this new decree. I got cut off when I wanted to tell you guys. Yes, Taiwan is on the list, but the mainland is not. Guys, if your country is not on the list, this is not the only way to come to Russia. I'm in Russia right now as an American tourist. I've been living in Russia for over 2 years now. And believe me, there's other ways of coming here. If you're a young person, you can take a student visa. Just you have to try new things. Okay, you have to just try new things, and you're not going to make it if you don't ask questions. And you can join our forums, the Russian Experience, and we can formulate a plan for you guys to come. You don't need to come under this new decree. That's one thing you guys cannot do, is just jump on this decree. If you're American, you should come as a tourist. You have the best visa, 6 months in Russia with no you don't have to do any paperwork in Russia. You can simply come for 6 months. So think about it, guys. If I could do it again, I wouldn't come under this new decree. I would come as a tourist first. As an American, you have 6 months and 3 years of visa time. Let's look at the list one more time here. I'm gonna read the list. We'll get to the questions in a second, Sean. Remember, just remember. I'll put up your question in a second. Okay, let's go over the list again. Monaco, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, South Korea, Romania, San Marino, North Macedonia, Singapore, Slovenia, the United States of America, Taiwan, Ukraine, Finland, France, Croatia, Montenegro, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Sweden, Estonia, Japan, Australia, Austria, Albania, Andorra, the Bahamas, Belgium, Bulgaria, Great Britain, and all of its overseas territories, Germany, Greece, Denmark. I'm going to stop there because Greenland is a territory of Denmark, and it doesn't say Denmark and its territories. So if you're from Greenland, I'm not sure if this is going to apply to you. But if you have Danish citizenship, obviously you should be able to come, right? I'm not sure how they do it in Greenland. If you're born in Greenland, do you get Danish citizenship immediately? Not sure. Let's continue. Ireland, Iceland, Spain, Italy, Canada, Cyprus, Latvia, Lithuania, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, Malta, and Micronesia. Those are the countries that are on the list. Now, I'm going to go and here and answer this right away. Yes, you can work right away after you get your temporary residency. After you get your temporary residency, you will even be able to get free medical care, like Russian medical. You'll get Russian medical. You can start your own business. You can become an entrepreneur. You're basically almost everything that a citizen is without having to serve in the military, without being able to vote, and some other things like having some sort of jobs. But it's very particular. Like you're not going to be able to work in very specialized jobs in government as a temporary resident, but you can work immediately after you become a resident. In the embassy, they have ways for you to go to Russia for work, right? No, so the embassy is not in charge of correlating anything for you guys, like as far as work, and they're not going to help you and hold your hand. What you can do is join the Russian Experience, and we have lawyers, immigration lawyers, all sorts of people that can actually help you find jobs. We have people who have offered jobs in our forums. People have found jobs in our forums. So join the Russian experience, guys. No, you cannot order temporary residency online. The temporary residency program is you starting in your home country by getting the private visa, and the process is in Russia. You have to be there in person. Every person in your family has to be processed by individuals. There's no way you can just process your child yourself. No, they have to get their own temporary residency. Your grandpa has to, everybody individually has to get their own paperwork. So the documents, the most important documents, will be done in Russia, but it doesn't mean that you need to learn Russian to do it, because the temporary residency will give you 3 years to learn the Russian language, and then you can apply for permanent residency. But if you can learn Russian within 8 months, you can apply for permanent residency 8 months after you get your temporary residency. So the Russian experience is our Telegram group. All you have to do is look up the Russian experience, or you go to Telegram and you click this link. Um, I'm gonna pin. I'm gonna pin the that on the chat for you guys, so you can go there and get in the new forums. This is a forums. To make it easy for you guys to join the new forums, all you have to do is click that link that I just pinned on the chat, and you can go straight to our new forums, guys. So there's not going to be a hassle. You can go straight to our forums, and you can go straight into asking people any questions that you may want. Um, you can start the process, but you can't start it in Russia. You need to do the process in your home country. Russia has not yet made any hubs like in Turkey or in Georgia. That is the plan of the future. They want to be able to give you this new visa in friendly countries, so you can process it. I was talking with a lawyer, and they said that that was the plan of the future, so that if you're already outside your country, you can go to these different hubs, but those things don't exist yet. All right. Well, there is a new video that I just published, guys. Please do check it out. Um, it's really important for you guys to watch like a real video. I just wanted to come on here and basically reiterate and show again the list for the people who missed the live in the morning. Um, please do subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the video that we made, guys. It's, in my opinion, really well made video. It was one of my favorite videos so far on the channel. Um, does permanent residency require taking history and law exams in addition to language assessment? Yes. So the permanent residency test is going to have all the things that the one is the temporary resident is waiving. So what it's giving you is 3 years to practice all these things. The main purpose of that decree is that it's easier for you guys to come and be comfortable here and take your time. It gives you 3 years to take the permanent residency test. The new video is no problem, guys. But remember, please do go back and watch some of the older videos too. I'm trying my best to roll this information. There's going to be a new video. It's going to be a little bit different though, because it's going to be my take on Putin's decree. Why is he doing it? It seems like the West is losing against Russia in many fronts. Economically, Russia is really booming. And the conflict, it's actually holding its own against a collective alliance. And now it's actually doing a battle for the human brain, I guess, to liberate human brain. This is the way I see it, of course, because there's no other way of looking at it. If they're specifically talking about people coming to Russia who don't agree with their governments, because their governments is imposing things on them, that's literally liberating the mind. So Russia is kind of fighting a war in so many fronts right now. And the next video is going to be talking about that. I know that this channel shows you different types of things, but I'm really excited to give you guys my take on this. I've seen other channels do this kind of stuff, and I don't think that they're straight shooting. I think that they're not being honest with a lot of things. And yeah, I want to have a take on that. ¿Qué tal, amigo? Un saludo muy grande otra vez a toda la gente que me esté viendo de país hispanohablante. Un saludo muy grande hasta Argentina. Boludo, no sé cómo hablan allá. Pollo. Yeah. That was a nice little shout out for Argentina, by the way. Many people from Argentina were asking, will Argentina be on the list? Unfortunately, it is not. Argentina is going through some tough times right now, actually, very turbulent times. And they really, really need help. Oh, I just remembered something that I wanted to talk about. Be ready for your country to shut down consulates. Be ready for your country to close embassies. If there's enough people like moving the meter, it's very likely that your country, even though it's on the list, will shut down visa centers, will shut down embassies and consulate centers. Be ready for that kind of stuff. In America, they close down visa centers, and this can happen in your country as well. Just be ready for that. You don't want to be the person who is not ready for making the move. So if you're from a country that offers a great visa, tourist visa, get the tourist visa now. Get the tourist visa now and have it as a backup plan, just in case. Let's say you're not ready to travel to Russia now, so a tourist visa lasts way longer. You can hold it for many years. Maybe in America you could hold it for 3 years. That's exactly what I forgot to tell you guys, to warn you for that kind of stuff. You need to be ready with the tourist visa now, in my opinion, just in case you're not ready to travel within the next year. You can at least have that travel visa as a tourist for 2 or 3 years. Yes. So if you have a consulate in your country and it's near, hit up that consulate, start calling and tell them, hey, this is what's happening. What do I have to do? You guys have to be you have to be very proactive. Do not be the people who expect to get their information on a live. I don't have all the information. The Telegram group forum doesn't have all the information, but you can use all of these sources to get a very clear picture. And that's why I'm still here. That's why I've done 3 videos today, because I'm really trying my best to get the word out. What else did I want to say? Yeah, I was really hoping that you guys would um, come together for this. We waited a long time. Some of you guys have been with me from the beginning when we first reported this in August 19th. That was more than a month ago, guys. We've been writing for this news for over a month, and it's finally here. So please, like, give you guys a hand. We've been waiting for this, and we've literally produced about maybe 10 videos about this topic. with hundreds and thousands of views or whatever. Like, we really did a lot of work together, because actually when you click on these videos, it helps the channel and it promotes these videos to more people. So thank you so much. No, I'm not going to burn out. This is it. I just want to answer a few more questions. I have a plan to open a business in Russia. With that will be with that will paying taxes do the government to the government. It is some plus. Whoa, that am I tired or can I not read? It is some plus to have plans for business, or doesn't matter. Okay, so the most important thing is you need to come first and test the waters. If you have an idea for a business, that's a good thing. But don't have an idea for a business and think that you're going to make it happen immediately. Remember, you still have to process to get it takes 4 to 5 months to get the temporary residency paperwork done. Guys, it takes 4 to 5 months for the temporary residency paperwork to be completed. So during that time, while you're in Russia, you need to do your homework, figure things out once you're inside, make some friends, network. Don't think that you're going to come and get your temporary residency immediately. Don't let nobody fool you, guys. You have to start processing in your home country if your country is on the list. Hey, sorry, my friend, Afghanistan is not on the list. Okay, guys, thank you again. Please watch my most recent video. Everybody go right now, and if you haven't seen my most recent video, go watch it. I explain everything right there in a much better manner. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a short one. A lot of love to all of the subscribers out there.